Then she had to find us because we'd been moved, and there was a curfew every night. So she used to sneak along every night, banging on all the Yellow Star House doors, calling out my grandmother's name till she finally found us. When she got in, she said, "This is a death trap, we're not staying," grabbed me and took me out. She didn't know what to do with me, but she had some cousins who were wheelers and dealers, and she thought if she could get one of her cousins to maybe give her some a fake ID card, and also she was looking for somewhere to hide. So she was wondering what to do with me, and there was this Red Cross home. So she put me in the Red Cross home. Now, I remember the Red Cross home because it was awful. It was a giant room full of metal cots, each of which had children in it screaming and crying. And they put me into one of these cots. The sheet was disgusting. I stood there holding on to the bar, screaming, "Mummy, Mummy." And the woman in charge said, "Oh, she's so cute. Look, why don't I just look after her and I'll take her from you. I'll bring her up." And my mother said, "Thank you, but no, if I'm not back in a week, then please take my child." Luckily, she was back in 3 days. By then, I had refused all food. They had to force water into me. I was lying in the bed, apparently completely weak, but she got me, she picked me up, and she found a place for us to hide. The address is number 6, Révai utca, in the middle of Budapest. And it was a building where downstairs was a big theatre, and upstairs there were units. And the whole place had been bombed, and she found an upstairs abandoned unit, and she took us there, and a few days later, she took my 2 grandmothers there. I don't know how they managed, but she did, and somehow my auntie found us too. So we were hiding, my auntie, my 2 grandmothers, Mummy and me. There was nothing in the unit, bits of furniture, a big mattress. The windows had all been blown out by the bombs, and there was a poetry book. And Mummy and I spent days sitting under the mattress because already it was cold again, and she read me Hungarian poetry to try to keep me calm. But I was still starving. She was very worried. She had really had trouble getting food for me.